don't expect this from Logan Paul. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what that is, why it is, and the way I viewed it when I saw the news, because I thought it was interesting. Look, Logan Paul, whether you know him from the world of wrestling, boxing, podcasting, crime, regardless, you know that Logan Paul carries a few different things. He carries a name, he carries a brand, and he carries a lot of mixed emotions, mixed opinions, if you will. Some people like him, some people don't. Some people are fans, some people are doubters. Some people like his wrestling, some people don't like his wrestling. They think he's overhyped. But regardless of what you think, you have to look at a few different pinpoints. When it comes to Logan Paul and what this guy has been able to do, he's actually kind of a unicorn, because it's very rare for an athlete or a entertainer, which he kind of falls under both categories, ironically can make the jump to quote-unquote sports entertainment. Ain't that funny? Now, I understand it's pro wrestling at the end of the day, and whatever label you want to put on it, sports entertainment, pro wrestling, Logan Paul can do it. And there's not a lot of people, A, on the planet that can say that they can, and B, that is an entertainer. We've seen many celebrities, sports athletes, they come and go. They either suck or it's a one-off and they never do it again. Logan Paul, Bad Bunny, Pat McAfee, Lawrence Taylor, they've been able to come in and make an impact. And regardless of how long they stay or who they work with, they're memorable, right? And Logan Paul, he's been able to do that. Logan Paul has been able to create a bubble for himself where he can penetrate various marketplaces. Podcasting, hydration drink company, pro wrestling, boxing, regardless. He's worked with some of the biggest names that WWE has to offer. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns. Heck, as a recording of this video, he's a United States champion. Something which is going to change very soon, I believe, and I'll touch on that more in a minute. So what is this thing that I'm talking about that you shouldn't expect to see Logan Paul do? Well, it's something that has been around for a while now. Can you guess it? I think, before we get into this, I want to propose a question to y'all down there. Do you think Logan Paul will ever become WWE champion? Let me know down in the comments area below. Now, today's topic. This thing that I don't think you should expect Logan Paul to do, or at least do anytime soon, and that is box, okay? Shouldn't expect to see him step back inside of a boxing ring anytime soon. He last fought in 2023, took on Dylan Dennis in Manchester, England. It was titled The Prime Card and available as a pay-per-view on DAZN. He served as the co-main event. It was headlined by KSI, his prime business partner, taking on, which was KSI, taking on Tommy Fury. Now, Paul's previous fight before that was in June 2021, where he drew an 8-round draw against Floyd Mayweather Jr. in an unscored exhibition bout. While competing as a pro, Paul has lost to one man, KSI, via split decision in 2019. He went over Dylan Dennis. So if you look at it, he was at his brother's recent boxing fight. Jake Paul had fought, and while speaking with Fred Talks Fighting, he was asked about a potential return to the boxing ring. He said, "We'll see, bro. I only hop back in the ring with a fight that excites me. I don't have that desire to. I felt like I did with Floyd. I need to be inspired by the dance partner. I got a good thing going on in WWE. I'm the United States champion, and I'm much better at wrestling than I am at boxing." He's 1,000% right on that. Now, Paul is slated to defend the United States Championship against against LA Knight. That'd be weird if he could defend the title against himself. That would be weird, I would admit. SummerSlam, August 3rd, Cleveland, Ohio. Mark your calendars. And here's why I think they're going to do a title change. 2 reasons. 1, Logan Paul is a major underdog. Current betting odds show that LA Knight's a massive favorite. Why is that? Well, one, Logan Paul has been champion for a very, very long time. But he's only made like 2 title defenses. I've touched on this here on the channel before. Also, LA Knight falls in the category where he needs a big, big win. He needs a big win, and honestly, it's time to put a title on him. But going forward, where they go from here with both LA Knight and Logan Paul, that remains to be seen, but I'm very curious with both guys because Logan Paul, whether you like him or you don't, he brings in outside eyeballs. He just does. That's why the company books him, a couple times a year for major matches. That's why he only works a few times. 1, he has no desire to be a full-time guy. 2, he doesn't need to be a full-time guy. And 3, things have changed a lot in WWE if you think about it. He's never worked a house show that I can remember, but even if he did, oh well, right? They've cut back so much on house shows, it's really not a big deal anymore. But when he does wrestle, when he is on television, they make his minutes, they make his matches, they make his opponents matter. And that's a huge, huge thing that not everyone gets, right? When you book someone, you want them to come across as special, larger than life, different, talented, whatever name or title or opinion you want to throw on them, a tagline, put it on Logan Paul. The reason he is United States champion, and I've made fun of this in the past and I'll do it again, but it's, if you want him to be United States champion and you want him to have his title belt in front of the camera when he's on various podcasts, just send him a replica. Send him a replica of the WWE title. That doesn't mean that he needs to be champion, right? It's not like he's going on all these media tours and has the United States title on him. It's not like that, right? Like, there's workarounds here. Now, obviously, Logan Paul, WWE, they're very, very close. Not only due to the fact that Logan Paul is a talent under contract with them, but also Prime Energy, his company, well, they're a major sponsor of WWE, right? We see it in the corner. They got their Prime bottles in the middle of the ring. They slap their logo in the middle of the ring. We get it. We see it. We see it every week. And I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. The scary thing about Logan Paul is he is getting better by the week. He continuously gets better, week in, week out. It's scary. He's that good, and that's something that they can build on of like, okay, the dude, he knows how to get a heel reaction. He's a really good in-ring worker. So now let's just work on his psychology because he can do any move you can ask. And let's work on his promo delivery a little bit. Other than that, you got a freaking straw on your hands, y'all.